is nothing without politics. He's nothing without our political coffers. The reason why he's making so much noise and constituting nuisance all over the place is because of our collective patrimony that he loots and steals, because of the land he's grabbing in the FCT. That's why he's making this much noise. From a motor garage tout, he became local government chairman. From then, he has been betraying people. The only difference between Wike and Portable is that Portable does not betray people that have helped him. The Wike betrays everyone that's helped him.
Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Guys, no be small thing o, as Verydarkman lawyer Deji don come after Wike. As we all know, Wike go demolish some people houses for Abuja. Verydarkman don first come outside, come talk the matter. Even they beg Wike say these people dey homeless. Wike say he no get wetin he wan do. Say the demolition must continue. Now Verydarkman lawyer don come send some kind strong message to Wike. Guys, let me leave you to watch the full video. Please guys, don't forget to like, drop your comment in the comment section.
We have decided to challenge him. We have decided to do constructive criticism to some of his bad policies, his anti-people policy in the FCT, and issues around land grabbing of poor people's homes, and giving it to his friends. Thank God that in his reply, he has not faulted us for the allegations we have raised. He has said yes, that he's giving the land that he's grabbing from poor people to his friends. That should he give the land to his enemies? No, this is the kind of people. These are the kind of people that are ruling our country. People that should be in jail. People that should be in jail for corruption, for stealing, for electoral fraud and malpractice. They're the ones that want to give lectures on morality. Wike is just 11 years older than me. And maybe it's because he's not looking like he's looking older than Tinubu and Buhari combined. That's why he now feels that he's an old man, he's an ancient of days. Wike is a young man. I don't know where he got this idea that he's now an elder statesman for making noise all over the place. So I can do this all day, all year. He said I'm jobless. Look at the edifice that people have come to. This is our office. Does this place look like a jobless place? We employ over 25 people in this place. That is both lawyers and non-lawyers alike. Somebody says that we are jobless. We are not like Wike, who has always had his mouth tied to the bottle patrimony of our country. I have never been elected as a public official or a political appointee. I was a trader. I've been a trader for years. Then I resigned because trading is incompatible with legal practice. I'm not doing very well as a lawyer. So where is Wike's second address? Wike does not have a second address. His only address is looting of public resources and public patrimony. Look at the way he's grabbing land in the FCT all over the place and giving it to his friends. He's grabbing even parks, stealing people's parks and turning it into residential building. And he expects people not to complain. Whenever you challenge him, he will call you. And there's nothing I'm saying that I don't have receipts. Whenever you challenge him, he does not like to be challenged. He has this God complex. And should elders not be people who are confident, people that if you do something with, your secret will be safe with them? Wike is always looking for puppets. That's why he has found himself in this quagmire with Fubara. And I commend Governor Fubara for dealing decisively with him. That's how to deal with tyrants. You must show them that you reduce them to nothing and show them that they are absolutely nothing. Wike is nothing without politics. He's nothing without our political coffers. The reason why he's making so much noise and constituting nuisance all over the place is because of our collective patrimony that he loots and steals, because of the land he's grabbing in the FCT. That's why he's making this much noise. So he changed his mind and said he went to support you. And many of us, believe me, all those that know me, know that the first time I was arrested as an activist was when I was just merely 17 and I was detained. Over the years, over the decade, close to 3 decades, I have, at the personal expense of my life, been active in criticizing government. I've put my own personal freedom. Buhari arrested me almost about 11 or 12 times in 8 years. When Wike was having a field day looting Rivers money. We put our life on the line for this country. Clowns and charlatans like Wike will open his dirty mouth and tell us that I'm claiming that I'm an activist. And who is an activist? An activist is not somebody whether is political or apolitical. An activist is somebody that is seeking for societal change. The great Gani Fawehinmi, the sage, ran for election in this country, contested for election in this country and lost. Gani Fawehinmi is one of the most revered activists in this country, even on the continent. The great Femi Falana, Baba Falana, he ran for governor in Ekiti and lost. Does that reduce the quality of the work that he does for the society? Mandela, the great, ran for political office, won. If Martin Luther King was around, Martin Luther King would have run for office. Wike wants everyone to leave politics to rogues like him. People that change election results and falsify election results. His idea of nation building is where rogues like himself will be in charge at the helm of affairs. So all citizens of conscience should get involved in politics. I have no interest in politics anymore. I have gone, I have tried, I have seen that they can never change. They are dirty people. They do not play by the books. Even when I was in PDP, I was always criticizing them. And Wike himself can attest to this. I'm not a stranger to him. Because he knows I'm from Kogi. And he gave full detail of me, which means he knows I'm not a stranger to him. We talk on WhatsApp, we talk all the time. So, but that will not make me to see Wike doing the wrong thing and stop criticizing. I will criticize him. There was a time I criticized him vehemently and he called and was saying, why am I criticizing? I said, I will criticize you, no matter what, I will criticize you. It does not mean because you are my friend, you will do the wrong thing, I will keep quiet. Never. I will criticize you. His friends called me, Fayose called me, the former Attorney General, all his friends called me, but I continue to criticize them. And I have severally praised Wike for doing the right thing. If he does the right thing, I will praise him. If he steals people's land, grabs people's land, I will also criticize him. It's nothing personal. When he started saying he went to bring secondaries, we said, no, you swore that it is going to be Jimmy Agbaje. You swore that it was based on equity. That Southwest has never produced PDP before. But you know, Wike does not have integrity. He does not know what integrity is. His words mean nothing. That was why at the PDP National Convention, before he lost, you know, he swore that whatever happened, he will abide by the outcome. Look at today. Wike said PDP is cancer. APC is cancer. PDP is malaria. But today, Wike is mingling with cancer. Same Wike, with the same mouth. He speaks for both sides of his mouth. So we challenged him and said, we will not allow your Wike secondaries. Which is partly why I made the 360 turn and said, no, this man does not have integrity. That was why I stopped talking to him at that time. He never, you can fact check me, he never told me, as he was saying that, oh, I came to meet him, he said he's not going to support. He can never tell me that to my face. He can never. Neither can any governor tell me that one to my face, that I'll come and meet you, you tell me that you will not. It's a lie. In fact, he promised me that he was going to support me. He could have, you know, Wike, typical Wike, just like he deceived Peter Obi. Peter Obi kept going to him, he was encouraging him, but he went behind his back and sabotaged him. You know, so maybe he was planning not to support me. But when I discovered that it was now obvious that he wanted to renege on his word of supporting Jimmy Agbaje to support Secondus, I said I will no longer even be party to the election. I resigned from PDP. You can go and ask Gabriel Suswan, Sule Lamido, Ambassador Aminu Wali, and Atadu Bafarawa. They were begging me in Port Harcourt when I first announced that I'm going to resign from politics and PDP. That the reason why I came to politics was because of Goodluck Jonathan. I joined politics in 2011 and I resigned from politics in 2016, about 8 years ago. And I said, these people are too dirty. I cannot be involved in this kind of dirty people. Sule Lamido, all of them, they were begging me that I should not leave PDP, that I'm an asset to the party. There's nothing they didn't do. I told them I'd made my decision. I was going to leave politics and go back to my turf of activism. That is what I've been doing in the last 8 years. My records, they speak for themselves. I have made great sacrifice at the expense of my freedom. Everybody in the nation knows that I have been sent to several prisons and detention facilities in this country. For somebody whose only achievement is, and he has never worked anywhere, contrary, unlike me. My records of my service, whether in my personal business and the places I've worked are there. This man has never worked anywhere. From a local from a motor garage tout, he became local government chairman. From then, he has been betraying people. The only difference between Wike and Portable is that Portable does not betray people that have helped him. But Wike betrays everyone that has helped him. Wike betrayed Goodluck Jonathan. Wike betrayed Goodluck Jonathan's wife. Wike betrayed Rotimi Amechi. Wike betrayed Peter Odili, people that have helped him. Is it Tinubu that Wike will not betray? Even President Tinubu is not that dull. He's politically savvy. He knows. He's just using the long spoon to deal with him. And there's nothing you do with Wike that is safe. Wike is the reason why they raided the home of judges. You remember now when they raided the home of judges? Wike is one of the reasons, allegedly, why the former CCJN was removed from office. He kept going around saying that he has judiciary in his pocket and he was mentioning names. So there is the only difference between him and Portable is that when you do something with Portable, at least Portable will not go against you and betray you. That no matter what you do for Yes and Wike, he will betray you. No matter what you do for him. So I'm not surprised that elders that should be confident, the people that, in his response to our criticism of him trying to buy the judiciary and pocket the judiciary, he said it is the president that asked him to be building houses for judges and giving judges cars. Was he not building houses for judges when he was governor in Rivers State? Was it Bola Ahmed Tinubu that told him to build houses and be buying cars for judges when he was in Rivers State? All this land grabbing that he's doing, the people that are doing deals with him, he will still expose all of them. All the land grabbing. He already said, he's allegedly saying that it is Tinubu that is telling him to grab people's land in the FCT. That it's Tinubu's wife that is telling him to grab people. He's telling people already, go to the FCT and the FCTA. He has turned the place to Obiakpo. All Rivers people, he made them to imagine in the FCTA now and the FCT. The directors now report to Wike's aides from Rivers State. What a shame and a parody of some sort. Yeah, and you know he's a maximum ruler. Up to people anyhow. Look at Wike that has never worked anywhere in his. Let Wike bring his CV. Let Wike bring his CV. Let me bring my CV. Where has Wike ever went to 5 has he ever done in his life? Whose salary has he ever paid? Do you know how many people's salary we pay? We've been paying in the last couple of years, even before we joined the legal profession as traders. We are accountable people. We are tax-paying people. You know, so it does not make any sense whatsoever. Imagine Wike threatening a director in FCDA to resign. Just because of selfish interest. If he wants to do anything in your department and you don't agree, he will bully you. He will force you to resign, or he will make your directorate redundant. And the people are scared of him, they cannot speak. And this is why I'm making myself available to them, all of them that Wike is bullying in FCT and FCDA. Come to me, I will help you. Come to me, I will deal with him for you. Report him to me, I'm his organ, I will deal with him. All the places that were demolished in Sabonugbe and everywhere, I will have messaged him and say, before the demolition, do this, do this. A man just come brashly, without following the principle, start demolishing properties of his to engage. That's an unreasonable person. The only language is like during Buhari, they kept reaching out to me during Buhari. I refused to engage them because they are unreasonable government. A government that will just come and start shooting protesters. Do you know how many Shiites Buhari killed? You want me to engage that kind of government? Wike is an unreasonable person. I know him very well. This is the only way. And we have achieved our aim. What we wanted to achieve, we got him to go there. The people are not being trying to, they are going to be relocated. Is the Judiciary 1, Wike 0. And if he does it again, I'll do it again to him. Nobody changes a winning strategy. My strategy was to intimidate him. And he said nobody can intimidate him. I already intimidated him already. And if he does it again, I will intimidate him again. That one is not, he says, nobody changes a winning strategy. It's a strategy that works for me. If he goes after poor people's home again, I will do to him same thing that I've done to him now, and we'll get justice for the victims. Because there's due process of law. You are supposed to have gone to the tribunal, do the procedure. If the people loses, the people have right of appeal to the High Court. None of those due process of law was followed. It's just to bulldozers and went to bulldoze their houses and claim that they are shanties. That is invariably saying that poverty is a crime. What crime have the people committed by being poor? They will always be the poor among us. Even during the time of the prophets, the poor were always among us. And we must tolerate the poor, because if we don't tolerate the poor will have no option but to eat the rich. And the rich will not be able to sleep if the poor cannot sleep. So that's one. On the second, Fubara should just man up and challenge the guy. He's not God. This God complex that Wike has, that his words are supreme, he believes that this is a dictatorship. The same treatment that Wike has given to people that have supported him, he will give it to Tinubu. Tinubu will not be an exception. I've been able to get Wike to be uncomfortable in my little corner. I've been able to get Wike to be I got Wike to leave his office. And he went to the community to address them. Do you know what it takes to get somebody like Wike that is full of himself to leave his comfort zone? Do you know what it means to get Wike to summon a media party after going to Ruga? So, let me tell you something. There are few people like me that can do what I do. And I say this with all sense of humility. These things that we do is at personal cost. At great personal cost to our lives. And we'll continue to do it. It does not matter if tomorrow Wike is the victim. We will still activate for, after all, people that have jailed us, we have activated for them in the past. So who is Wike? Where are the people that were feeling so powerful? Where is El-Rufai today? There was nothing El-Rufai didn't do in this town. Where is El-Rufai today? And just like I've said, you know, a word is enough for the wise. Wike is 11 years older than me. But he's seeing himself as a grandfather today. Maybe by explaining himself, it's a non-satisfaction for me personally. And this is a promise to Wike that I will do more. I will make him to do more shalaye.
Yeah, Nelson Wike. First of all, I'm really happy that you decided to go there, to go and visit the place and talk to the people. That is a very good step. Secondly, you said no amount of talk, no amount of blackmail, that some people that they paid to, nobody was paid. Especially me, myself, right? I'm not paid, nobody paid me. I just saw what was wrong and I decided to speak up against it. Secondly, you say you're there to protect Abuja, the insecurity of Abuja, but this is not protecting the interest of Abuja. This is even causing more problems. What you are doing now will cause 10 times more insecurity and 10 times more problem in Abuja. Imagine displacing over 10,000 people, no shelter and nothing. These people will become so desperate for getting shelter. Now they'll start going into the road and start robbing, start kidnapping, and all sorts of things will start happening. 10,000 people, not be small amount of people with that. Do you understand? What we are saying is simple. You want to develop, no problem. It's a shanty place, no problem. You want to develop, absolutely no problem. We are all for development. Do you understand? But you need to have a plan for these people you are pulling out, for these people you are scattering their place. Allocate somewhere for them, relocate them and give them a place to stay. Even if now after Gwagwalada, take them there and say, you people cannot stay here. Do you understand? If I were you, sir, if you go even build low-cost building, low-cost housing, do like a cheap housing for them, let them be paying you. They should go and also start paying you and be living there. Therefore, the government can even make money from that. But just start anywhere if you want to go. No, you have taken the first step. The second step is to look for a place for them. That will be the most honorable thing you do. You want to leave women and children. You put children. See children for their pass over 3,000 children. You won't just leave them like that. Then all these children will start begging on the road. And you again say you don't want beggars, Abuja. So what will these children be doing? They'll turn beggars because they don't feel they go school again now. Before you know it now, they'll take advantage of the children. They are appealing to you that you should relocate them somewhere else. Please, just do that. You have the whole power. Please, we are all appealing to you. We want you to develop Abuja. We are glad. But you cannot develop Abuja with putting out more insecurities. You said it in that video that you do everything in your power to secure Abuja, to make Abuja. But this is not the right way. This is not this one. You are even putting, you are endangering us, the Abuja residents. Please, think about this.
If I had the power, I would have fired Wike since. If I had the power, but I don't have the power. I'm just one man within the party. You know, because the embarrassment to our party is unprecedented. Oh, I made a PDP. Oh, I was the one funding PDP. Look, this evening, before starting this interview, I was talking to people in the studio. I said, do you know I was a member of Leaders and Company from day one in 1992, that the first two vehicles, Nduka bought, Nduka Bagbena, he gave me one of it. I started Arise We were talking with Ruben Abati, with Wale Olale and all of us from their Papa studio. When I arrived at there, I said, so is it possible for me to now wake up and tell Nduka Obagbena that because of my contributions to your organization, I am now in charge? That's what is happening in PDP. We all benefited from working for those institutions, This Day and Arise. We benefited from it. It gave us to a lot of exposure, a lot of contact. That is what Wike has done. Wike is saying, I did this for PDP, but PDP did much more for every one of them. I don't know anybody luckier than Wike in politics today, apart from the president. So I don't know of anybody. He has been chairman of a local government. He became chief of staff. He became minister of state education. He became governor for 8 years. Now you're a very powerful minister of the Federal Capital Territory. What more can a man ask for? Your wife is now a judge of the appeal court. Please, what more? You have beautiful children. You have a beautiful family. Why don't you just sit with them and enjoy life with them instead of all these hocus pocus?
Wike is building mansions for judges. This is a man who has been severally accused of trying to put judges in his front pocket. Same Wike has his cousin in INEC as an INEC commissioner. It was that guy that just conducted a Edo election. That is the country where you believe that elections should be free and fair. No politically exposed person should be a judge. No politically exposed person should be in INEC. 85% of people in INEC today, they are politicians. I took Professor Rufus to court. She's an APC carrying member in Bayelsa, and she was appointed INEC, an INEC national commissioner. Look at Wike's cousin. He's a national commissioner in INEC. Wike's wife is a judge of the Court of Appeal. Politically exposed persons should not go anywhere near our judiciary. So a situation where before the electoral process starts, the process is already rigged. You cannot expect anything credible out of the process.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and please my love, don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever I post a video. I love you. See you in my next video. Bye.